and go lay down. Go lay down.
What's going on, everybody? It is the Drinking with Drew show. We are live. It is Thursday, a special Thursday show that is becoming the biggest pain in the ass.
You want to restart because Joe was on the screen?
It's okay.
It's okay. I'm not restarting.
I'm just saying, like, your introduction. Like, hey, guys.
No. So we have a short show tonight. We've got some Drew news, a Buderbang, and a new beer, but we're not going to be a 3-hour show. I promise you. Everybody decided to go to the Void show or stay home and touch their wiener.
Probably the latter.
And
For
we
peepers.
are avoiding Void. Is that what it is?
No, I might actually go tomorrow.
Oh.
I didn't know that there was.
So they're playing Orlando tomorrow. They're playing Tampa, the Brass Mug, tonight.
Oh.
So I might actually go tomorrow in Orlando because I didn't want to cancel the show tonight.
2 weeks in a row.
Yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying. We're going to be at Testament Tuesday.
Ooh.
So Tuesday, no
Testament's
show.
Wednesday.
Is it?
It's the first.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Okay, good. I was about to say, I thought for some reason we had to cancel the show.
I think
Next week.
Brad's night, the 9th, is I think a Thursday.
That's a Thursday, yeah.
So that one will be missing.
Okay. Maybe that's what I was thinking in the back of my head or something.
Probably.
I'm not sure if I'm going to make that. I may have to clean my garage out.
Joe, you want to see Max Sabbath, man. It's a great show. You will utterly enjoy it.
He's gonna go to Max Sabbath because.
Are you talking about Testament?
No, I meant Must Not Kill.
Oh, as he's wearing the shirt.
Yeah.
No, it's going to be a good show. Brad is still out, still in the hospital. I did hear from him briefly early this morning, but still no luck on getting him healed up. We'll figure it out, I'm sure. But our thoughts and prayers are with Brad. I don't pray much, but my thoughts are with you, Brad. Joe, you pray. Pray for Brad.
Every night.
Okay. All right. So we do have a good beer tonight, a new one. I think it's just called Hell.
Called Hell?
I think that's what was on the package, but I don't think that's the actual name.
Is it in here or outside?
It's in the fridge right there, Joe. But
let's give it a try.
You want to try it now? Okay, let's get in there. We'll try it right now.
Let's give Hell a try.
Let me start the intro real fast as Joe's getting that down. It's a Drinking with Drew show. My name's Drew, and I'm going to be drinking very soon. Stand by.
Let's go, people.
And now, from the CapsFlorida.com studios in Riverview, Florida, it's the Drinking with Drew show.
Cock's out. It's pool time. Grab some beers.
He was burning wood. How come he didn't whip his dick out?
She sounds bangable to me.
Warm Pink Center.
It's going to be a good show.
Listen, those people are fucking nuts.
I'm banging.
Bada boom, bada bing, huh?
He said wiener in the comments.
Hey, you guys know I've banged before.
Somebody pooped in your cereal.
This lighting is freaking me out, man.
Plumber's butt crack looks like boobs.
I can slam those beers, but people usually don't.
Fuck it. I'm trying my beer. Steigel.
I'm
Pretty good beer.
I'm just reading the comments. So
I realize that. But guys, realize.
we're also 30 seconds delayed.
In order to hear the bubbles, I have to turn this. I have to flip this button, which causes echo because some fucking dumb shit. You hear bubbles? That's us drinking. I've got to press this button and turn the bubbles off, which stops the fucking echo.
Echo.
I wish I could figure out why it echoes when this button's pressed. I don't know. It just does. Because without that button pressed, we can't hear the bubbles. Nobody can. They're playing right now, but we can't hear them unless I do this.
Can they hear them, though?
I don't know.
And maybe I shouldn't even do the bubbles.
Kind of.
Maybe the bubbles are too much. Maybe it's
It'd
just.
be a little sacrilege at this point.
Yeah, we
Because
like
it's
we like
been-
the bubbles.
It's been such a staple of this show.
I mean, that's the only reason I come every week, just for the bubbles.
Is that what you tell your wife too? It's the only
Yeah.
reason why you come?
Yep.
And now the Bluetooth is not connecting to my phone. Connect, motherfucker. Jesus.
Connected.
All right, so we tried the Steigel. I actually have more because I thought there'd be more people in the studio tonight, so I might actually have a couple of these.
Well, they're big, so.
They're big.
That's what she said.
and
What do
they
you think,
are,
Joe?
I'm a fan.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
It is
The lager.
5%.
Is that a normal amount?
Yeah, just
Yeah.
about. Yeah.
So we'll recover what we started before the show when people couldn't hear us. Brad is still out. He had another episode this morning. They're still trying to figure out what's going on. So hopefully he gets things straight. Really, really excruciating pain that he's going through. So hopefully the doctors figure that out. They did try a procedure, but it was not of any benefit, apparently. So a lot of people are going to Void tonight. I might go tomorrow in Orlando. They're playing Tampa, the Brass Mug tonight. I might go tomorrow in Orlando, but we'll see about that. So if you're at the Void show, listen to the Drinking with Drew show in the parking lot.
Whoa.
Cheers. But yeah, it's been a crazy week for me. I've actually been able to work at home today and Tuesday, which is the way I like it when we have the shows. But Monday and Wednesday, I've been fucking crazy.
Ask
So-
your boss for the day off.
I tried, Joe. He said no.
Dick.
Said
an
absolutely
asshole.
not.
What a dick.
So yeah, the monitors aren't working either, Joe. So I had to direct connect your monitor to the switcher so you can see us tonight. Otherwise, you would not have a monitor either.
Oh,
So
I don't know why that's not happening.
I don't know, man. It's just things in the studio decide when they want to work and when they don't want to work. I wish I had an
A
answer
watermelon?
for it all. I just don't know, man. One
I
day.
feel like we should have a completely separate. What's the thing in the garage? Switcher thing for this studio.
Circuit breaker?
Yeah, one of those.
Oh, it has nothing to do with that.
I feel like this room requires so much power.
Because there's a lot of things plugged into
There's
different
so
places.
many cords and all that other stuff. There's so much plugged in that I feel like it needs its own circuit breaker. And maybe it would like it better.
Possible.
I don't know. I will say that when we were at Barf and the computer power was really low, shit didn't want to work right. So that was like definitely something going on with the computer. The switcher didn't want to work right. OBS was freezing, and that could be due to the computer power. But anywho, Joe, I was going to ask you something. Oh, I need to borrow your leaves barrels.
Okay.
I got to get this shit knocked out in the backyard, man. Pollen.
It's crazy.
The pollen
my
is
God.
fucking killing us back there.
Yeah.
Like so bad, man.
I was just literally just thinking about that it has to be done this weekend because they're going to start swimming in leaves back there when they run around.
Oh yeah. Georgie's already, when he chases the ball, he comes back and he's fucking yellow.
And there's
yeah.
one area in the yard, kind of like where the AC unit is, and then like the hedge that circles around it to hide it. There's a section where the cat, like Pickles, likes to lay when she's out there with the dogs are out there. And it's so thick with leaves that if she were to go into her little area and lay down, I think she would just disappear. Like,
Yeah.
she would just
It's crazy.
go under. Couldn't find her.
So we did make our first dollar thanks to Peeper Paul last week. He did a super like or some shit in the
It
comments.
was a hot dog.
Yep. Gave
I
us
was
a
going to
hot
call
dog.
them hot dogs.
Yep. Gave us a
Whatever.
hot dog.
Yeah.
So we did finally showed up in the our YouTube analytics as the first payment to the show. Thank you, Peeper Paul. If anybody wants to donate to the show, give us a hot dog.
There's a little $sign next to the comment line. Feel free to push
Is
that.
that what it is? Okay. Yeah.
Tips accepted.
If you're new to the show, you haven't heard us before,
Just tips them.
subscribe and
If you give
Give
a
us a
tip,
like.
you might get to see a tip.
hey, Laura's got the cleavage going. I mean, that's
Yeah.
at least one hot dog. Come on.
Right.
And she's got tan lines kicking. So
Yeah, I mean, that's the place to put the
she
hot
was at
dog.
the Renaissance Fair all day Sunday. So
Ooh.
Yeah, but the Ren Fair this isn't from
where'd
the
you
Ren
get the
Fair.
where'd you get the oh, that's still
That's
from the wedding?
Yeah.
Oh.
The Ren Fair I had the off the shoulder thing. So I'm surprised, honestly, I didn't lose the tan lines because it was so fucking hot. I had to spend almost $80 on a fucking. Now, granted, it's awesome. I do love it. It matched my outfit pretty fucking nice. But I had to buy a fucking parasol, which is a really fancy umbrella, to keep the sun off of me. And there was actually girls in our group that ended up at the first aid tent because it was so hot. And there was people constantly going in there, and the paramedics were like, overheating, sit down, giving waters, literally walking around with a cold spray bottle with like cold water in it, spritzing people. I'm like, this is great. He'd walk around, you want to be spritzed? And he would like spritz you in the chest to like cool you off.
All you need is some cucumber slices on your eyes, and you're at a spa.
I know. It was great.
Well, they were all there to get horned up
you
watching men jousting.
You get a mud bath.
No, the jousting was actually really annoying. We didn't even stay for the full jousting because of people around us.
Peeper Paul, I don't do rides. I'm the one that needs a ride. Laura, if I go, Laura will be my ride. She'll be the one driving me because I'm definitely going to have a beer. So,
well, if we're going and they're going and they need a ride, meet here.
Yeah.
There's room in the car. I'm not picking you up. Here, where's my camera? I'm not picking you up, but you can meet here and go with us.
Where are we going?
Orlando tomorrow.
Okay.
Possibly, if we go.
Friday night traffic. You gotta make sure you get over there early. I don't know what time it is, but you try.
It'll be a
crossing
nighttime show.
I-4 at 5 o'clock at night.
Yeah, I know.
That's a no go.
Oh yeah, I forgot about. Oh, you may have to drive there. I can drive you back.
Why?
Because you know how I can't. You know how. You
Frustrated
know how
with
I get in
traffic?
traffic. I'm trying to not lose my shit in traffic, but I tend to lose my shit in traffic.
Whatever.
I'm enjoing this beer.
Yeah, it's a good beer.
Yeah.
And it's not a high ABV, so you can actually enjoy them without losing your shit.
What is it?
5?
5's average. I mean, it's
Yeah,
not.
5. Yeah.
But it's not the 10 like Tuesday.
No.
Yeah.
But surprisingly, that beer Tuesday, I thought it was going to fuck me up the day after. I mean, granted, I was up late.
You didn't have the beer shits?
I was up till 1. I did not. It didn't
Was
treat
that
me.
the Jamaican one?
Yeah, it didn't treat me as bad as I thought it was.
That was 10?
Yeah, that was 10.
Yeah. That was
Yeah.
good.
That was good. I have a couple more in there. I
Yeah,
think.
there's a few.
So I might get. We'll see. I mean, they weren't. I've had worse from just like a standard coffee coconut or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't bad.
No.
But yeah, man, I might go tomorrow. We'll see how the day goes. I'm gonna have a very busy day tomorrow either way. So
Yeah, we don't even have tickets.
no, I mean, I don't expect it to sell out, but
I don't know.
I don't know.
This is the first I'm hearing about the show, so.
But yeah, Cameron ghosted us. We didn't know what happened. Actually, didn't ghost. He texted me last minute saying something came up. We really, next time we see Cameron,
Rag on
remind me
him.
to pressure him as to what came up.
Yeah.
Because he was supposed to bring Min Pin over here, and he ghosted Min Pin.
Tonight?
Oh, shit.
Yep. So we got to ask him what happened, Cameron.
What's her name?
Right. Pretty
Hey,
much.
At his
Look.
age, he should be. That should be his priority.
This area is empty. No guest tonight.
I
No
would-
guest.
I would show the other cameras, but they are not turned on.
They're
so
off.
they're just going to be black
They're
screens.
officially off.
But yes.
Yeah, we'd and look, I don't mind having smaller shows. You know, sometimes it gets a little chaotic when you have 6 people in here at a time, 7 people, you know. So sometimes
I'm going to tell you why I enjoy it. And let me finish before you bite my head off with the first part of what I'm about to say.
Are you nostalgic because nobody's talking over you right now?
You just did, Joe. Now, I like it because they end early enough that we can go out and eat out after the show, and then there's nothing that we have to clean up in the house. Yeah.
that's it.
Yeah.
You still
You're a
haven't,
little blurry on your camera.
you still haven't cleaned from cooking your chicken and rice the other night.
I know. Well, I'm glad I don't have to clean more.
She likes when we used to have the show at 6:30
Look,
because then we could still go out
No,
afterwards.
tonight I needed to not have the show at 6:30. I came home and I took a nap. I got so freaking tired. I was over it. I was like, I need a nap before everyone gets here. And then I realized it was only the three of us.
And I'm not anyone.
She doesn't even clean for you, Joe.
You don't have to.
I picked up. I
You
at
don't
least
have
picked
to.
up for you. I was like, look, I got to clean the table up a little bit. I swept, I always mop because
I mean,
the mop,
you got to
dogs.
do that anyway. But
Yeah.
You're not as sharp as you should
It's all right. But yeah, I picked up a little bit for you, Joe.
Aw.
And I did clean the studio because I spilled a beer last week.
be. He did.
Like, hardcore.
Oh, yes.
It was like half a beer.
It was like half a beer.
It was like bloop, 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 bloop.
It was. And your reaction was like, oh my God, I'm spilling a beer.
It was.
And then you went and grabbed it.
It was like, oh, there's a beer spilling. I should clean it. But I think I was like, what, 3 or 4 beers down at that point, maybe more.
And like the 10% was thrown in there.
Oh, that's true. So yeah, I had to go down. And honestly, I need to really go and do a good wet wipe cleaning of all the cords down there. Because there's like 50 cords below my feet.
Yeah.
So.
Just below you.
Yep. So Keller, I'm waiting, man, patiently and anxiously. Keller's making some badass Drinking with Drew logo signs. And that I posted them on the Facebook page. People didn't really understand what they were. I don't think. Actually, I don't even think I think I posted my personal page. But he's making them.
But it's good sometimes when they don't know.
I know.
Teaser.
Yeah.
What do you think? It could have been a good, what do you think this is going to be? And what engagement question.
Yeah, I guess, but they're gonna be good. They probably would have been here quicker if I requested a last minute change on something, so he had to start one of them over or start them over.
Never happy.
No, they were good, but small change. He didn't mind. He's like, whatever. So he started them over. He only did one before that happened. So, but yeah, they're light boxes. They're Drinking with Drew light boxes. So they're like that, but they're like the light boxes, and
They're like this.
yeah.
So is it just the cover and you have to put a light behind it, or does it come with the light fixture behind it?
It has the
already?
light fixture and everything.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Good job, Keller.
Mhm.
Pretty freaking awesome.
So we'll see. I think we'll just put it right there.
Yeah.
Like replace it and put it right there where you're at.
Mhm.
Maybe get its own camera or something. We'll see.
You just want any excuse to spend a lot of money on another camera.
I know we're out. We have no more extensions. I can't put another camera on the switcher, so we have to figure it out.
Did you just 6'7"?
He says, I got the lights in today, so be done soon. Cool.
Ooh.
Looking forward to them. Figure we put one in the studio, one in the garage, and one in a restaurant locally.
Glory holes. They won't do it.
I mean, we'll see. We'll see what restaurant we might do our first live gig at. It's coming up. I got all the live stream shit almost figured out. Barf was a learning experience for sure. So after that, anything's possible. But Joe,
I'm here.
this weekend,
Yep.
I need to borrow your tree trimmer.
Yep.
We need to hack the fuck out of that tree in the backyard too.
Okay.
Have you guys gone after the wasp bush?
No, not yet. But I think that was a pollen thing because I haven't seen as many of them back there. So it's all good. I think that as long as they don't attack me, as I've taken the garage by them like 3 times and they haven't fucked with me. So as long as they don't fuck with me, I'm good. We have an understanding. And I'm cool with that.
The understanding should be if you come into our yard, wasp, you're going to die by blowtorch.
Yeah.
I don't like
you mean-
bees come hang out in our yard all day, all night, have a
Dude.
party. It's great.
You know what I'm
Wasps, get out.
You know what I'm seeing a lot lately? And I don't remember seeing this 5, even 10, I don't know, 2 years ago. I don't like this year. You go to a bar outside, like River's Edge, even the outside Miller's Ale House on Fowler. I had lunch there the other day. Outside kind of bar open. Bees swarming, honeybees, but they're swarming inside the bar area to eat
'Cause
the
sugars.
nectar, the sugar
Yeah.
off the fucking bottles.
But also, too, a lot of the bars out there will have like the citrus cut up, like the lemons and whatnot. They'll go for those. Or if they have any type of like syrupy stuff, even
Yeah,
the
but
liquor bottles. Yeah, they'll go to all that.
I don't remember seeing that. Maybe bartenders, if
They had them
there
at
are
Ren
any out
Fair.
there.
They had them at the Ren Fair bars, and I was like, ooh, bees.
Well, this one, they don't fucking sting you. They're just minding their own business. And even the bartender at Miller's Ale House, she was like talking about it. She's like, yeah, they don't bother him. Don't worry about him, yada, yada. And then he's like, not if you're allergic to them. So he was all fucking. in
Miller's Ale House. That's inside.
No, on Fowler Avenue, they have one
Fowler,
that's kind
okay.
of outside-ish.
Gotcha.
You can
I was
close
thinking
it,
of the one
but
at Brandon.
they also open it up. So you
Right.
can open it up. But there was a guy in there talking about, well, if you're allergic, you know, you don't want them around you. They're going to I'm like, whatever. Yeah. So basically, he killed one in front of the bartender.
I would have kicked him out.
And, well, I don't know. You know, that becomes one of those things where you as a restaurant, you got to make that decision. I mean, corporate would probably be like, oh, we got to hire an exterminator and get an exterminator out there. But they don't fuck with you. But, like, obviously, River's Edge is going to be like, who
Remember
gives a
when
shit?
we went to the Tiki one? The Tiki on
Tiki,
301.
oh, yeah,
The
that Tiki bar. That
and there was a wasp out there.
those were wasps,
Or no, it was
yeah.
a yellow jack, like a hornet.
Yellow Jackets, yeah.
And it got
yeah.
like 4 people. One lady
Yeah.
was like, oh,
Yeah.
she felt something like on her neck. So she like touched her neck and it got her in the hands. So she had like
Yeah.
swollen fingers and they were like trying to, oh God, there was like 3 people that were stung.
Yep.
And I was like, move me inside. I'm not dealing with this shit.
Yeah. Yellow Jackets are another fucking ordeal, man. I remember when I was a kid and I'd go visit my grandparents up in West Virginia and they had an apple tree. Everybody, apple trees up there all over the place. They had 2 or 3 apple trees in their huge backyard. They were on like 5 acres or some shit. It could have been 1 acre, but I was like 5
It
years
looked
old. It
large,
looked like
right?
it was a fucking prairie. But you could walk up to the apples and they always told you, do not pick the apples up if they're on the ground because they look like they're solid apples, but they're hollow, but they're filled with yellow jackets. Like they will literally
What?
go in there, eat all the fucking apple shit, but stay in there and keep the apple looking plump. And if you go down there and you pick that motherfucking apple up, you're done. You will fuck you
Nope.
up. But that was like the big thing. Yellow jackets, hornets, white-faced hornets up there will fuck you up.
White face? There was
yeah.
a,
Oh, yeah.
Lord.
White-faced hornets. They had the cones, man. The cones like up in the corner of my Uncle Eddie's house. He had a 2-story house. I remember seeing that fucking cone up there. Like, that's the white-faced hornet. He didn't talk like that at all. Like, that's the white-faced hornet. Do not mess with the white-faced hornet. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
No.
So, fuck the bee. I love the bees, but the dangerous
Everything
ones,
else,
no,
yeah.
not cool with that. So we're going to get some of the Drew news. We do have some. I have several Buderbangs. I just want to save some for Tuesday.
Yeah.
But I do have some for Joe. I think I have some you have not seen as well, but I don't know. I just give up with you sitting next to me because I know you're going to look at them.
I don't look at them. I only look when I know it's one that I sent you. Because then I already know what they look like. But I do not look.
Whatevs. I don't believe it.
I don't.
Okay. All right. So let's do a quick booter bang.
Okay.
Then we're going to jump into some Drew news. Then we're going to go have chicken wings. And that's going to call it. It's time for Booter Bang! Boot, bang, boot, booter bang, boot, bang, boot, booter bang. Joe's
I think I'm
watching
gonna boot
his cell
because she's missing teeth.
phone.
Why is that?
Is booter bang
Well,
garbage?
this is great light. I like this
Are
color.
we all banging?
We're banging the car too.
Jay said bang.
Dang.
Brad and Keller and Lisa have all said boot.
She was deciding to have pizza for breakfast.
Here we go, because I'm the one that is going to bang on that one.
Buderbang.
All right,
So before you get into that,
go ahead.
I'm trying to find some details, but apparently the Hawk Tour girl
Yeah,
is starting an OnlyFans account.
go figure.
After she said she never would, but
Go figure.
you know,
We'll get her on.
But OnlyFans doesn't necessarily mean
I understand.
like naked,
I know.
right?
That's true.
I mean, Pluggy has an OnlyFans account now.
Well, Pluggy's a whore, so that makes sense.
I mean, I'll watch. Oh,
I wonder if that
what's
means
her
she-
name? Hot Tua. What's her?
Hot
We
Tua?
call her Hot Tua. Do we? Does
Haley,
anybody
I think.
know her
I think
name?
it's Haley
Haley Welch.
Welch.
That's right, Haley Welch.
I mean, you emailed her like
I did. $30,000. I bet you that's gone
I
down.
bet you she'd probably do it. She'll probably do 500
but maybe
bucks
not.
now.
You know, she's still loaded though.
I don't know.
What about
Because-
that Bitcoin thing?
That imploded. She
That
got,
didn't hurt
yeah.
her. That didn't hurt her. That
it
hurt
said- it
the
said-
investors.
She says it traumatized her.
Well, emotionally because she pissed off a bunch of people,
Yeah.
but she's still loaded.
I don't think so. I don't think she made very much money.
Probably
I don't
not.
know.
Whatever she
Joe.
made in a short time was probably like a one-time deal, and like there's no.
I know.
lasting
Yeah, I
contracts
mean,
there.
it's not. I don't think it's going to make her survive the rest of her life. But
Like, if she made 500, I think that's probably it.
I think she made more than that.
yeah,
I don't know. I mean,
I don't think she's swimming in millions,
All
but
right,
I think
so
she made more than that.
you're a new person coming up out of nowhere. You go and put a $30,000 price tag on yourself. What do you get? 2 takers? 3 maybe?
But here's the real question: did she trademark Hawk Tua, or did somebody beat her to it because it went viral and she wasn't quick enough?
I don't know
to
if
do
she.
it?
I don't even know if she trademarked it, but she did put out some hats and stuff.
All right,
some
that's what I'm saying.
merchandise.
Yeah.
But other people
All right.
had done it too. But
Okay, Buderbang.
yeah.
Okay, hang on.
But can we get her on the show now? That she's probably only worth $500.
You know what's weird though? Usually you can put in YouTube what is the net worth of like a celebrity and it'll
Yeah.
pop up. She goes,
Yeah.
Haley Welch, known as the Hawk Tua girl, has not publicly disclosed an exact net worth. Says, but in the summer of 2024, that she had made multiple thousands per event, earning more in a few weeks than she ever expected. Her income stems from viral fame, merchandising,
Yeah, but that
and
lasted
personal
like 2 weeks.
appearances, resulting in rapid, substantial increase in her earnings. But yeah, I don't know.
That dried up fast.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can. But she's also a simple girl, Joe. She lives in the
Yeah.
country, you know.
Called her boyfriend Pookie.
Oh, did they break up?
That's what with the OnlyFans page. That's what makes me think she broke with
Oh,
Pookie.
I don't know. He's
because
probably down with it.
There's some of the reports say she said she'll never do it, and some reports
Right.
say she is doing it. So I don't know what to believe yet.
Yeah, I know she has said in the past she would never do it,
I don't know what to believe.
but if she is now, maybe
hope.
she got used to that money and it's not coming in like it used to. So she's like,
Yep.
quick cash and OnlyFans.
She
Here are my
probably
titties,
made a
America.
trip to New York or California and got talked into it.
Maybe.
Don't know what to believe on the internet yet.
All right, Joe. Her neck tattoo says Dream Girl, but cops say woman became Rolex thieving nightmare in Miami Beach. A Texas woman stole 35,000 watch,
Ooh.
then pawned it. That's the dumbest thing in the world. Look,
Especially Rolexes, they all got serial numbers
if you,
on them.
if you steal,
If they're legit, they're serial numbered.
if you steal jewelry and you're pawning it,
Dumbass move.
look,
Sell it for drugs. You know that's what you want the money for.
whatever, but
Trade it.
just
If you're gonna get rid of jewelry, you don't go to a pawn shop. You
No,
go to a
you-
legit jewelry store and you say that it came from your grandmother or your mom passed
But
away.
even
or
some of those
something.
places require it. If they're trading in jewelry, they're still honestly required to treat it as a pawn.
Yes,
but
but it's not as suspicious when you
No.
go to a legit jewelry store, and you want like a fair dollar.
And I
And
don't
you say
think,
like, oh, it was my grandmother's or my mom passed away or something.
and I also don't think that cops go to legit
not as
jewelers
often.
when they're
Man,
looking for stolen or missing jewelry.
There was a fence place up in New York that got busted a couple years ago,
Really?
and they were legit like just taking in stolen shit left and right. And yeah, I don't know, man. It's like you might get away with it for 5-10 years, but
Yeah.
you know, all it takes is one fucking
Mhm.
guy to squeal on you, and you're all fucked. But anywho, Texas woman stole a $35,000 watch and palmed it in Miami Beach.
What did the neck
Uh,
tattoo say?
Dream girl.
Dream girl.
Dream girl.
Okay.
In late January, investigators say a tourist met a woman now identified as Dionysia Walker, 21, of Austin, Texas, inside the hotel and later brought her back to his room. Okay. Prostitute?
Yep.
Okay. Doesn't say
Catfish.
that. I'm just guessing. All right.
Mhm.
And an arrest report states that Walker, whose occupation is listed as dancer,
Yep. Prostitute.
who has a neck tattoo that says Dream Girl, told the victim that he would need to pay her $1,000 for her company and sexual services. That's straight up.
Straight up hooking.
Got to respect that. I mean, call the deal,
She's a hustler.
number, boom. That's it.
But the question is, did the guy admit to prostitution or like soliciting a prostitute, or did she say
Well,
this and he didn't have it, so he gave me his like? I mean,
ironically, we don't see the victim's name in here anywhere.
right?
He probably thought he was just, having a good day and getting a girl home with him. And then she's like, no, it's not free.
No,
Gotta
she
pay
said
up.
straight up, it's $1,000 for my company and my sex.
Oh, like
Yeah, like straight up.
front,
That was the
not
deal.
Like, not like after he
Yeah,
already
no,
got her
up
home.
front. That was the
Oh.
deal.
Because I hate when you bring them home and then you're like,
Yeah.
they're like, oh, you got to pay. I'm like, what? I'm like, I'm
Laura
not
charges
paying.
me like monthly. I got to be like, what's the fee this day?
I'm pretty sure you charge me monthly.
Pimping ain't easy. All right. It
He's
says
he's a player in the management profession.
when he woke up, police say his Rolex watch that was on the dresser was gone. Surveillance cameras later captured the woman leaving the room at just after midnight. The detectives say the watch, which is valued at about $35,000, was sold later that day for $13,000
Wow.
at a
That
jewelry store, Joe, in
Oh.
downtown Miami. Investigators traced the sale through pawn records, a thumbprint match, and the suspect's ID. Like, she straight up just did it like, I'm pawning legal merchandise. Something's got to be up. Like, I bet you her defense is going to be, he promised me this. It was a gift.
Right.
Yeah.
The
Like,
sex was so good.
it was.
He gave me his Rolex. Okay, here's another question that has nothing to do with the crime.
It's
You
never
think this
been
is the
that
guy's
good.
first time picking up a hooker?
No.
Then why would he let her? Why would he fall asleep with
That-
her still in the room?
I was just about to mention that.
Like, why would they? That's the dumbest.
don't-
Like, you were
well,
asking for
He was
shit to go missing.
probably on some shit. Look, when you
If you
when
pick
you're
up a
out partying,
hooker,
you're either on
walk
coke
her out of the room and
or
lock
you're
the
on
door.
fucking some shit that's
Yeah, but
going to make you pass out.
He's in that like post nut like head fog.
No, I'm sorry, guys. If you're gonna be dumb enough to bring a hooker to your room or anywhere where you're storing valuables, walk her out the door when
Was
you're
this
done with
was
her.
this a hotel room? when you
Yeah,
were
it was a
traveling?
hotel.
Okay.
Keller's already booting.
I mean,
Putin,
what
yep.
are you doing with a $35,000 watch anyway? Like,
Well, you don't take it on vacation with
Exactly.
you
Right.
unless you're just trying to show off.
Like most women who have engagement rings, they buy like a dupe, like a cheap fake ring,
just
so
the
that they
way-
can wear while they're traveling, so they don't have to carry, like they don't have to bring their nice one for reasons like that.
So, anywho, at last check, Walker was behind bars at Turner Guilford Night Correction Center on a $15,000 bond.
more than the watch.
Yep. All right, Joe, boot or bang?
I was gonna bang until I heard her name. Was it Denesia? I don't know. That's kind of a
Denasia.
Denasia,
It's like
It
Dion
could be like
and Asia.
like Dionysia.
Dionasia.
it could be Spanish. and she's only 21, so she
Dionysia?
could be hot.
Dion. Don't fall asleep with her, Joe.
Can I look at here?
Dionasia Walker.
Yeah, it is Dianasia.
It's Dion and Asia.
I
put
bet you those
together.
are her parents' names.
It's like It just brings like that Hellman's Dijonnaise, like to my mind, and that's the only thing. I
So
can
she's
think about.
mayonnaise to you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Jason's
The,
favorite.
the Dijon,
know.
the Dijon mayonnaise, though.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Like the Grey Poupon.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. I feel like I still have to bang anyway because if she's,
Bang.
I mean, if she's a stripper and a halfway decent prostitute, she's got to be hot. I mean, even though the name's a bit of a turnoff. But
Okay.
Right. I'm going to
Yeah.
say bang because if she's a hotel hooker, she's probably good looking. She's not a street hooker.
I don't know. Remember the ones we saw
Well,
Hard Rock?
Well, we don't know where he picked
That's
her
true.
up.
That's very true. But I think those were also older. She's only 21.
I don't think they were older. I think they were late 20s, early 30s. The The ones we saw?
Late 20s, early 30s is
Did
still
they-
10 years older than this one.
Did-
10 years of hooking will age you 30 years.
Did they?
So she's still young. I'm
did
going
they
to say
offer you-
bang.
Did they offer you service?
No, they were
They were
one was
busy.
being a wing woman. You
Yeah.
could tell. And then the other one went off with the old guy. It was definitely an age gap.
Oh, yeah.
And one went off with the old guy for like 45 minutes.
It lasted
and then
longer
came
than I
back.
thought.
Right.
Good for him. All right. Laura's banging.
Surprisingly, yeah.
All right.
We could-
Anybody
we
else in the
could- we
comments?
could
Least in the
tag-
comments. Give her a second.
We could tag team.
Lisa, you booting or banging? You just got here. I don't know if you heard the story, but
She's a 21-year-old hooker who stole a $35,000 watch and then pawned it.
in Miami from
Yeah.
Texas.
She's from Texas, or the guy was from Texas?
Oh, maybe she. Yeah, maybe he was. I don't know. All right. Let's show the photo to Joe. Hang on.
And Laura.
Well,
Damn me. Oh, wait, wrong camera.
I don't even want to go that. I'm not going to go that route. Yep. Here we go.
Ready?
Eh,
Now look.
that's about what I
That's
thought when you said
Terrible. That's a terrible edge on her wig.
Is it a wig?
Oh, yeah. You don't see the edges?
Yeah, look at the left side where it's kind of pasty
Mhm.
over
Yeah.
there, and the right side. Yeah.
I thought that was just where they get the cream and they're like,
No.
It looks like a terrible edge because it's also on her sideburns on
Yeah.
the side where you can
women
see
should
it.
not have sideburns, by the way.
Well, sometimes when you have a wig, it looks better than having an edge.
Okay.
I mean, she's cute. She could be cute if she made herself look nice and not like a hooker.
She wasn't a
Yeah, but
hooker.
She's definitely a crack hoe.
Probably.
Joe.
She probably likes the
You
booger
can't
sugar.
say that, Joe.
Peepers,
Why?
Peepers banged in the comments.
Oh,
I-
bang!
I think I seen her on Crack Whore Confessionals.
Look,
I mean, she looks like she looks like she got beat up a few times, but she looks exactly like her name.
Yeah.
Doesn't say anything about her pimp.
I'm just saying.
Okay.
Is a player in a management profession.
What movie's that from?
I don't think so.
Oh, you made it up.
No. I feel like it's from Jeff Dunham comedy thing.
All right, here's a local one, y'all.
Woohoo!
A woman from Bartow made over $421,000 by selling properties to buyers across Florida and other states.
Boot.
The only problem was she didn't actually own the homes.
Bang.
Cheryl Ann Jefferson was arrested on March 20th in the Florida Panhandle following a 2-year investigation into the fraudulent sale of property in Flagler County.
Does it say how many properties
Well,
she
listen,
sold?
there's a catch.
Okay.
It says, however, Jefferson claims she had opened the bank account for a friend whom she believed to be Brian Kelly, a band member of Florida Georgia Line. She said Brian needed the money to build a recording studio in Nashville, Tennessee, according to the sheriff's office. Detectives also searched Jefferson's home and found text conversations between Jefferson and a person listed as Chase Rice, another famous
Another
country
country
music
singer.
singer. Crime knows no borders, and it doesn't stop at the Florida-Georgia line, said Flagler County Sheriff Rick Staley. This criminal may claim she has some high-profile friends, but I don't see her friends getting her out of this. I'm surprised.
It should have been she has friends in low places.
I know. I'm surprised they didn't throw that in there.
God, that would have been so good. Line miss.
So anyways, detectives said they first learned of the fraud in January of 2024 after a woman in Flagler County tried to pay her property taxes but couldn't because the property was listed under someone else's name. Records indicated the property had been sold, but the photo on the driver's license provided in the transaction was not that of the victim. The photo was of Jefferson. Now, here's the thing. If you're buying a property and you're just that aloof that you're not paying attention to the documents and what's filed with the clerk's office, and you go to a title company and you have all the fucking documents like signed in person by a notary and a
Yeah.
title company, like you don't buy property online
Right.
over the internet
Yeah,
or
the title
whatever
company
by
does
the
all that
phone.
shit
Like
for you.
you go in person,
Right.
like and sign the fucking documents.
Yeah.
Like even our neighbor who sold his house moved to Tennessee. When it closed, he came back to fucking Tampa and signed the documents for the closing. You don't do that shit online.
Sometimes they do have like local
But
notaries
why?
they'll work with.
I-
They'll mail the documents if you do move out of state. He just happened to be okay with driving back to sign everything. but very, very dumb if there's no title company involved.
Anyways, look, there's another story in here about fraud that we're going to talk about. in
Keller
Drew
is
News.
banging.
Bang! There's another fraud story in Drew News. You gotta pay attention, people. Seriously.
Yep. We're banging.
Bang! All right, Pajama Joe's banging. Dr. Laura.
Just so you know, in the comments, Cameron just showed up in the comments.
Oh!
And I said, where you at, Cam? And then Peepers chimes in and says, he just showed up at our house. Mystery over. He stood up Drew. So I said, rude.
Look, Cameron, you better have gotten laid to dip out.
Or at least a hand.
Make up
You
a
better
good story.
dip in if you dipped out.
Make a good story up.
Right.
Or at least give us a hot dog. You gotta give us a hot dog.
His
Yeah,
hot-
little money sign down there.
His hot dog is spent for today.
Yep. That's your penalty for skipping the show. Now I get it, guys. It's tough to do Tuesdays and Thursdays. The original plan was to have a Tuesday set and then a Thursday set. Obviously, Joe lives across the street. A little easier for him to deal with,
Yeah.
but still, if Joe said, you know what, I'm out, I understand.
And I don't
that.
have a life, so you know.
I know, like Peter Paul said, man, I'm too burnt this week, whatever. I get it. I don't expect people to be here Tuesday and Thursday. It's tough. Whatever.
Yeah.
But
What about Jay? Get that fucker back here.
I did text Jay. He was out of town.
Like, always.
That's what he does, man.
What a bitch.
That's what he does.
He's got a traveling van. He's got to be traveling.
You know, we do the show specifically because he encouraged us to do it, and now he dipped out on us.
Well, the original, you're right, Joe, the original group of us that wanted to start the podcast was Arasa, Casey, Laura, me, Jay, Bubs, Garby. Like, it was a big group of people. Like, it was like all of us out drinking one night, I think. I don't even know if Casey was there, but all of us were out drinking.
I don't think it was all of us together. I think it was you. You were the common denominator, but every time you would get with these people,
Yeah.
it would come up and they'd
Right.
be like, I'm in.
Right.
And then the initial shows, we had a full house.
Yeah. So that
We
was
had a
the
full
original
house
thing.
when the studio was half of what this was.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I mean, look, we have a full house most of the time.
Yeah.
I mean, we
But-
could still take out a couple more walls if you
We
want.
could.
Shut up,
Joe, I'm
Joe.
telling you right here on the right, right there.
No.
I mean, you could take out the closet door and we could expand into
I'm
that.
telling you.
You know.
But it's next to the bathroom. We'd lose
we
the
could
bathroom.
take out that bathroom.
Joe, we could run a camera to the fish room.
Yep.
And then we could run a camera to the little nook here.
Nothing that's going to I'm talking like I own the house, okay? I
You
don't.
don't want to devalue that.
Nothing to decrease the value. We took a wall down in between the two spare rooms. That's easy to slap a wall back up. There's
I ain't slapping no fucking wall back up.
no, I'm saying
No.
if
Cameron, he said, I was attached. Or I
Attacked.
was attacked. I didn't go out with my friends. Look, we're your
blame
friends
Levi
now,
and Bryce.
Cameron.
Right.
We're your
cooler.
friends now. What'd they do for you?
And we're the cool friends that drink.
Right. That's probably the thing, Joe. They don't feed them alcohol, or
Well,
that we don't feed them
we
alcohol.
don't.
Right.
We
They-
don't.
they
but
may,
we
though.
do-
I
we-
don't
We
know.
drink ourselves.
Mm-hmm. I'd probably choose them too. But no. All right, we're on a Buderbang.
Yeah.
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 We're banging.
All right, you're banging. All right.
Yeah.
Bang!
This one's a toss up because I know she's probably an uggo, but
Why do you say that?
because you gave us like a half uggo before, and you got a lot of uggos in your email.
Where did you
Arsenal,
say it was at again? You said Polk County?
Flagler, but she lives in
No,
Polk.
Bartow. You
Okay.
said.
She lives in
Polk County, and her name is Cheryl, which makes me guess Cheryl is like a 40s, 50s age.
He didn't say the age. So
I
it might
know.
be.
Maybe she's even older than that.
Yeah.
Cheryl's not a young girl name.
Look, I'll just say this.
I literally pinged that as soon as he said Cheryl. I was like, that's an old person name.
Mortgage fraud is not done by
Young.
19-year-olds.
Right.
By the kiddos.
Yeah. I'm going to say boot.
Boom. All right.
I mean, everybody needs a little love.
I mean, look. I looked at the photo. I'm 52. I'm claiming 52 now, y'all. My birthday's in June, but I'm officially going with 52.
You round up.
Yep. All right. Well, let's show her amazing photo to the peeps here.
Amazing.
Ready?
No, hang on. All right, go ahead.
Oh.
62.
Yeah.
She looks good for 62.
Does she?
Yeah.
Sure.
Are you sure?
A smile.
I mean,
and a
I don't think
smile
she's
and some-
bangable, but she looks decent.
A smile and some makeup, and she could be presentable to a
That's
nice
10
dinner.
years older than me, Joe.
She has a permanent scowl on her face.
I mean, that could be because she got a booking photo.
She needs a little grin.
Oh,
Smile and a little makeup, and she's presentable for a nice dinner.
okay. I mean, look.
She's better looking than I am.
That's not saying much, Joe.
Thank you.
You're the eye candy, Joe.
That's true.
All right.
The only reason my friends keep me around is because I bring up the average.
I know.
True news. True news.
It's Drew News. All right, y'all. Woo. We have some stories we're going to cover. Like we said, it's going to be a quick
There's a
show.
lot in the
We're
news.
going to go through there. There's a lot to cover,
There's
Joe.
a lot in the news.
A lot in the news, but nothing that I'm going to talk about that you're aware of. We're not talking
Really?
about Iran. We're not talking about, no, not talking about all the bullshit. But I'm going to do another beer, though. Can you grab me another
we
beer?
can go rapid fire if you want.
We can. I mean, look, throw them out there. You going to do another beer?
Yeah.
Laura's driving us to Glory Holes, so
Yep.
anybody want to meet us at Glory Holes after the show?
You have to put out, though.
Big Bend Road.
We're not paying for it.
That's what you do at the glory hole.
Whatever. Cameron says, "Oh, Brad, is Brad in the comments?"
No, he's asking how everything went
Oh.
with Brad.
Oh, we talked about it
No
earlier.
bueno.
We talked about it earlier. They do not have a solution as of yet. He's still having issues, so
His face hurts, but his wiener still works.
hopefully we'll get him back on now. All right. Of course, everybody's texting me about the Void show. All right, this one did not spew on me, Joe.
Oh,
Okay.
it's coming.
Oh, it is coming. Jesus. It's so weird. Like you didn't shake it on me, did you?
No. Negative.
But it was a delayed. It wasn't an immediate spray. So I think it's just the can.
Yeah. Everybody's like, coming out of the Void show, coming out of the Void show. Nope. Might go tomorrow, y'all. We'll see. Oh,
You say everybody like you have 3 friends.
that was Matt. And his shit's failing to send. Why are people like I'm texting people lately and it's fail to send.
I don't know, but I think one of my emails that I sent you like over the weekend just went through yesterday.
Oh,
So did you get an email from me about the guy, the OnlyFans guy that died?
yep.
I emailed it like Saturday or Sunday.
I got
I
it.
think it just- I think it just
March
sent last
23rd
night.
at 10:52 p.m.
Oh.
Yeah, we talked about that
We
last
talked about
on
that
Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Yeah, but it. All right. So what day did it send then?
Yes, the 23rd, Tuesday, but after the show.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. After the show, when I got home, I looked at my phone and it was like, message sending now. I'm like, what do you mean sending now? I sent it 3 days ago.
Oh,
So like, I wouldn't send it to you after we already talked about it. That
Right.
would be stupid. Like it was just sitting in my outbox on my phone.
yeah.
I don't know.
All right. So for Christmas, Laura got me a pair of Meta glasses.
They're awesome.
Now I have used them for work. That's honestly the only time I use them.
Honestly,
No, you
honestly.
use them at we've used them at like the casino and stuff.
But not like
Not as much as your
not
phone.
for
what
spicy
the
time.
first week I've got them. Not yet, Joe. No. The first week I got them, I did wear them to the casino in a couple places just to get used to them and see how they fit. But for the most part, I just wear them for work. And I got, I'm doing shit. I have to.
But they are transition.
You
so
can't
use-
secretly record somebody. It's not
Right.
like I'm going around. Like as soon
The
as you
lens
hit
is
the record,
obvious.
yeah, it's so obvious. And as soon
If-
as you hit
if
the
you re-
record
if you
button,
know
it
it.
flashes white. You know, it's like people know you're recording them, and I'm not trying to hide it. You know, the masseuse I was with yesterday, she knew I was recording her.
And
He's
you
like,
didn't-
"Why this on? Why you have light on head?" I said, "Just wacky wacky,
No talkie talkie.
no talkie talkie, just wacky wacky."
I'm laughing because it's probably true.
Never know.
Hey, one less that you have to do, right? Like you can take this one. I'll
True
get next
story.
week.
You know what's funny though? I was talking to well, it was a group of us a long time ago talking to our friend's wife,
She's
and she's like, "Look, I would gladly give that massage therapist her time if I don't have to do it. Save me the time and energy. Go for it." She did not enjoy whatever they were doing together. So anyway, yeah, but these Meta sunglasses, Joe, apparently when you record stuff, they send it to
people to review it.
moderators to
Yeah.
review it. So, and I don't know, it says last month, Swedish publications Svenska Dagbladet and Google Buppas
It's
published
pronounced just like
a
that, y'all.
damning report that has us reeling over the privacy implications of using smart glasses equipped with the cameras to record photos and videos hands-free. The publication interviewed Meta contractors in Kenya who had trained the artificial intelligence used by the brand's smart glasses, including Ray-Ban Display, Ray-Ban Meta, Wayfair Gen 2, which is what I have,
What you have, yeah.
and Oakley Meta HSTNs, who said that Meta reviews all of the video recorded by any user who agrees to share their data for AI training purposes, including extremely private footage.
But who says yes? Like who actually agrees to
Who
that?
reads this
Well,
shit,
you agree.
though?
You agree to everything when you sign
Yeah.
up for stuff
It's
without
like-
knowing what
it's
you
like
agree.
the
You
to.
can't opt out of it?
No, you
No.
probably can, but most people don't because they just click agree.
Well, 'cause-
Otherwise, you can't use the app or you can't use this. Or you
Right.
can't use
I know that whenever I download a new app on my phone, when I use it for the first time, it'll ask if it can track my
Your lo-
usage or
your-
whatever,
your
and I'll say
location and
no,
can you
don't
send it?
track it.
But
So
there's all the stuff that you've already agreed to that you don't even realize.
I'm sure.
Yeah, but I mean, like the
So basically, these people sitting in Africa in Kenya
yeah,
are reviewing the camera footage, and they're looking at it and saying, "Oh, that's a toaster in the background. Let's
Those are
flag it as
boobies.
a toaster.
those are boobies.
That is a urinal. Let's flag it as a urinal. That is a television. Let's flag it as a television." So they're watching it, and they're basically tagging everything
Mhm.
so that the AI knows how to recognize what it is in other videos in the future.
Right.
So they got people taking using the bathroom, having sex, doing things that they don't.
But you know when you
realize.
go and you get a Disney pass, and even
they take your picture on the way in.
right, but you
Even-
down
And fingerprints.
Even TSA takes your picture now when you give them your driver's license.
right, but I'm saying like you download Disney,
Yep.
okay, and you're like, I'm gonna watch Disney at home in my house. What you don't even realize when you're signing up for Disney,
The Disney Plus app.
the
yeah.
Plus, you are agreeing not to sue Disney, even if
Correct.
you're at their parks and you fucking get hurt or die on a roller coaster.
That's correct.
you
You're
agree to
agreeing.
arbitration.
Yeah, you're
Yes.
agreeing not to sue them because you're downloading their app to watch fucking Cinderella in your fucking living room.
Which is crazy that only came to light when somebody
When-
died from an
You're right.
allergic reaction
The
because they
doctor,
didn't
yeah.
clean or they didn't like pay attention to her allergy
Right.
at a restaurant at what was it, Disney Springs? It wasn't even like a
Epcot.
Disney thing.
Which is
crazy.
There or was it Epcot?
No, it was at
Disney.
Disney. It was Disney Springs, something like that.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought it was at one of those around the world at the Irish area.
No, it was Disney. It was Legit.
Epcot is Disney.
I know, but I think it was like Disney
No, but it was
Springs. It was like a restaurant
No,
that wasn't
I
like
thought
a sit down
I
restaurant.
thought it was the Irish sit-down restaurant in Epcot,
Oh, maybe.
and it was the doctor and
Yeah.
whatever, and she had an allergic reaction, and then the husband, whatnot. Yeah.
I don't know. But yeah.
Yeah.
So basically we're seeing everything from living rooms to naked bodies.
Yep.
Meta has that type of content in its database. Without more clarity on how these systems work, it is unclear whether it is possible to use smart features as these glasses without sharing everything One would like to believe that opting out of sharing extra data for AI training would keep your footage private, but the report makes it clear that if you use Meta AI features, some data will be shared. Realistically, you should assume that everything you record with your smart glasses will be seen by other people. That includes everything from your wiener, your boobies, your butthole, and the bathroom, looking over your bank account details as well.
Yeah.
But only when it's recorded, right? It's not like a live stream for them.
Only when you're recording.
Yeah.
But why would you be looking at your phone when you're checking your bank account and recording it at the same time?
I mean, I've looked at, like, I don't know. I mean,
No, but just because you
Can
see your
have
computer
shit
and
on
you
your-
see you typing passwords or something like that, or
Yeah.
you
Right,
see
but-
something on there.
But why would you be recording? Like, I don't know. I guess when I'm thinking of like recording, you're working, so you're not going to be like logging in when you use it. Or
No,
if you're
but-
using it for personal reasons,
no, but here's
you're
the
going to
thing.
be like looking at
So
something that's
sometimes
not your
I have
bank
to,
account.
sometimes I have to pay a witness fee if I'm serving somebody, and I have to pay a witness
Oh,
fee.
and you okay?
So maybe I have a check, and my check account is.
Here's
Yeah.
here's
listed.
another question though. Even if you're not recording, can you still use AI features with the glasses on? Like what Google Glass was supposed to be, like
I've
altered,
look,
like you can
look,
see something and it'll like have a pop up or whatever.
You can
the
while-
say,
next
like-
gen, I think Gen 3 is supposed to have like the little on display
like heads up
on the
display.
lens,
Okay.
and then it like talks to you and reads stuff. to
you
I
can
think.
ask them, like, Meta, what am I looking at? And it'll tell you you're at a casino with
So
a
even if
beer
it's-
in your hand.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Like,
saying. So even not recording, it's still
I
seeing
think
what you're seeing.
I think once you
Only if
prompt
you
it,
activate it.
it-
Okay.
then looks at what you're looking at.
Right.
Okay.
The only thing I use it for, occasionally I listen to music. I'll take a photo
You can-
and then the video. Like,
Do
I
you
don't know what
Bluetooth
else
it
it
to your
does.
phone? Because you can take
Yeah,
phone
yeah,
calls with
yeah,
the glass.
yeah, phone calls. Yeah,
I saw a video of that recently.
you saw it.
No, I saw a
Saw it?
video.
Okay, just want to make sure.
What?
You saw it.
He was giggling at your accent.
You
I
saw.
don't have an
you saw,
accent. It's all you fucking Southern
You
people
saw it
with
in
accents.
half. You sawed it in half.
It's all you damn fucking Southern people with accents.
Well,
Mhm.
you know, Saul is Saul.
Oh, Jason's in the
here.
comments. I didn't see Jason up there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know. I haven't seen Jason come to the show in quite a while.
He says he's going to get around to it. They had some.
I heard he
they,
was supposed to be.
they
here
had some
Tuesday.
kitty cat issues, so hopefully Big Kitty's doing better.
Yeah.
I love cats. They're good eating.
Yeah. All right, Joe, you a Pop-Tart fan?
Oh, I loved Pop Tarts when I was a kid. Yeah.
No, now do you still eat them? I
Too
used to
much
eat them
sugar-
all the time.
too
I
much
think I grew
sugar.
up on like
Yeah. Pop Tarts was like a staple.
it's like you had to have Pop-Tarts. I mean,
Did you know
Like-
now you can get like 5 boxes of Pop Tarts, which is 10 Pop Tarts, and it's only like $10. Like you can literally
but
get.
what are you eating? Like, I don't
You're
know.
literally eating
Like, that
garbage.
is
But I'm
the
just saying, if
worst.
you go to
what
the-
is in there?
I
It's just
haven't
80
purchased a
grams of
Pop
sugar
Tart.
though.
Yeah, I haven't bought a Pop Tart, and I can't even tell you. But I'll walk by
So
them and I'll
long.
see them, and I'll be like, "Yeah, like I could really eat a Pop Tart, maybe." And
Those
then I'm like, "I don't need
chocolate-
that many Pop Tarts."
Those chocolate Pop-Tarts were the
No,
best.
I
The
just
best.
like
I
the
had
frosted strawberry or
I had
cherry.
the
Those are
strawberry.
the two.
Was there only one company that made them? Because I feel
No,
like
there
everybody.
wasn't. Pop
ate
Tart
the same
itself
one.
is the brand, but there was another one that was like toaster strudel or something.
No, toaster strudels were the frozen ones.
But no, well,
that you like heat it up and then have the drizzle on it.
Pop Tarts you were supposed to microwave them or toast them yourself too.
And I did say
But
heat
there
up,
were,
but
there
you're
were
like,
two
yeah,
brands.
I didn't.
The other
heat up
brand was like
Pop-Tart.
toaster pastries or something like that.
I don't know. I just remember we ate the same ones all the time.
Yeah.
And it was either strawberry or
Strawberry.
chocolate.
God, now I want a fucking
I
Pop
love
Tart.
the strawberries. So it says Pop-Tarts creates super stuffed pastries with 50% more fillings after years of customer demand.
Yes.
Drooling over this. So Pop-Tarts is answering fans' wishes with its most requested innovation yet.
Good.
Pop-Tart Super Stuffed Toaster Pastries. The all-new Super Stuffed Pop-Tart has twice the amount of the flavorful, gooey feeling that fans love.
Yes.
Show the photo real quick, just so people can see
Diabetes
what
in
we're
a
doing.
box.
Like, big stuff. All right, so it says,
Awesome.
fans of Pop-Tarts have always loved our fillings so much that they've spent years asking for more of it. Says Leslie Cero, Vice President of Marketing for Pop-Tarts, a part of Mars Snacking. Go figure.
Oh, Mars,
Mars knows.
okay.
They own everything, dude. Like, seriously. So the company noted that according to the Calanova Consumer Contacts Report in 2025, this is Pop-Tart's most requested innovation ever. Just more shit. That's all you got to do. Put more shit in there, and then people love it.
How about lower the prices and make it
Now,
bigger?
I haven't even had this.
Lower the prices. I just said they were super cheap.
Did anybody eat the cinnamon? I don't remember. I don't
No.
recall having that, but this is like on here. It
I
says
remember
cinnamon stuffed
brown
caramel.
sugar, blueberry,
Cinnamon
strawberry.
card. That sounds good. actually.
Man,
And there was a s'mores one.
Says our all new Pop Tarts super stuffed toasters pastries deliver exactly that while upgrading the snacking experience in a crazy good way. Sarah added, whether it's a mid-afternoon reward or a late-night indulgence, it's the ultimate treat, bursting with more of what fans love to bring and enjoy, the comfort of the moment.
Hold on. She said afternoon snack or dessert. I
She
thought they
said-
were breakfast.
I mean, I always ate them as breakfast.
Have we been eating them wrong our entire lives?
I mean, I think this is geared towards adults.
Yeah.
Because,
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I'm just assuming, but they've marketed towards, when I was growing up, it was all marketing towards kids.
Of course.
I think now they just learned we can sell these to fucking adults. We just have to make them fatter.
Those
It's like
those nostalgic millennials and Gen Xers
It's
that want.
these are like the Star Wars figures for the fucking 50-year-olds are nostalgically wanting Pop-Tarts again, but now they're bigger and fatter. The people and the Pop-Tarts. So it's like, okay, we got to
They
eat
grew
'em.
up together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you
By
could,
grew up, I mean their waistbands.
I mean, honestly, if I saw Pop-Tarts super stuff, I would probably buy them just to be like,
I know.
I got to try it again.
Yeah.
It's been literally since I've had a Pop-Tart 35, 40 years.
Now you're
Like,
talking
Yeah,
about
it's been a long
the
fucking time.
toaster ones, like within the foil wrapper.
Mhm.
Yeah.
What about the
Yeah.
ones that you get like in the gas station
Oh, no.
that are like
No.
already like just regular to eat?
No.
No.
Don't even know that existed. I've never seen a Pop-Tart in a gas station, Joe.
Seriously?
No.
Yeah, no.
They're in the candy section all the time.
But they're actual Pop Tarts, like Pop Tart name brand.
Yeah. But you
So-
don't microwave, you don't toast them. They're just like
See,
ready
the
to
thing
eat.
is, I typically don't toast
they're in the
my Pop
vending they're
Tart.
in the vending machines all the time.
Yeah, well, why would you buy it from a vending machine? Because then when it drops, it breaks everything.
Because that's the
I
only thing
typically
you get
don't
when
even-
when you're at work. That's all that you have. You get.
I typically don't heat up the. I typically don't heat up the Pop Tart. I just eat it like cold, room temp, whatever.
Yeah, I don't know. I always put mine extra burnt in the toaster. I wanted it extra burnt, like my hot
Well,
dogs.
now I'm buying a
Ruin
bunch
it.
of Pop Tarts next time I go to the store.
No, jeez. There's the strawberry.
They're just loaded with sugar though.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that's the strawberry.
I want them to
Damn.
have the cherry too. Those are my two favorites. But I am going to try that caramel.
It says each box of Pop-Tart Super Stuff contained 5 individually wrapped toasters pastries.
See, that's the difference. They used to be 2 in a pack, and you would get 5 packs, you would get 10 Pop Tarts. Now
Right.
you're only getting 5 Pop Tarts whole, like in the whole box.
Yeah.
So they're giving you
shrinkflation.
all of your sugar intake for the week in one Pop Tart instead of 2.
Yeah. So Keller said brown sugar and the blueberry, and then
Yep.
I'll eat a box of them for the afternoon.
Hell yes.
Stoner. Now it was honestly like the biggest stoner like treat ever. Oh, not arguing with that. Joe, if you want to throw in one of your, you said you had some news you want to talk about.
There's a whole bunch of things going on.
I
this
know.
week.
I mean,
You
we
got-
could sit there for 5 hours, Joe.
You got the Olympics put out a statement on
No trans athletes.
no, if you have to have a no Y chromosome to compete in the female sports.
Okay.
You got
I agree with that.
Bill Cosby came out.
You got a new lawsuit.
Yep, guilty on that one. So
Yep.
he owes millions of dollars.
Yep.
Even though he's like 87 now.
Is he still in prison?
I don't think so.
Mm-mm.
Because now this was civil. This
Yeah.
wasn't criminal. This was civil.
It's
No, I
criminal-
knew it was civil, but I wasn't sure if he was still in
No,
prison.
he got his
No,
criminal
I think
case
I think he got out.
dismissed.
Oh, okay.
Reversed.
But he's old now.
Yeah. They always seem to be young and,
Dumb and what? Full of
athletic
what?
still, but the second they get a fucking criminal charge against
They
them
get
for some type of
old.
sexual assault,
Yep.
all like overnight, they
Yep.
turn into a feeble, look like you just plucked him out of a nursing home. It's
Weinstein.
absolutely
Yeah,
insane.
well, Weinstein's on
I
trial
know.
again for something else, for another case. Isn't he?
Yeah.
Not surprised.
Yeah.
Yep. All right, Joe. This is going to change your mind. You ready?
Go ahead. Change my mind on what?
A submersible uncovered secret structures. Then it vanished under Antarctic waters.
It vanished.
Yep. What happened to the sub when it disappeared beneath the icy depths? It said, here's what you'll learn when you read the story. You want the short version or the long version?
Well, do you,
Short. Cliff notes it.
All right. In 2022, an international team of scientists sent a 20-foot-long autonomous underwater vehicle named RAN to traverse the never-explored region beneath the Dotson ice shelf in West Antarctica. The resulting study revealed that complicated dynamics that are leading to the faster melting rates between the ice shelf's western and eastern portions. After returning to the area in 2024 to catalog changes to the ice shelf, RAN became lost beneath the icy waves, a huge setback for the exploration of critical, important climate change stress area. I thought this was going to be UFOs. Damn it.
No, basically what disappeared was it just melted. The ice shelf was melting.
Well, I
So
thought
when
that.
when it came back 3 years later, it didn't look the same.
No, I thought the submersible disappeared.
No.
I thought it saw a UFO and then vanished.
I thought you were going to start bringing out some Bermuda Triangle shit.
It
I
did
did
say
too.
that Ran, which is the name of the submersible, became lost under the icy waves.
Okay.
So it did get lost, but
Okay.
they're saying that the ice shelf that they went to catalog was completely changed. So that was the Cliff Notes version. It was a terrible Cliff Notes.
It is. Doesn't.
So did you read over it? Do you know where
the
the
Sparks notes?
This is a
or the
long
Barron's
article.
Notes?
Huh?
Was that the Spark notes or the Barron's notes?
I don't know.
No, it's like at the very top of the article. They sometimes will
Popular
give like
Mechanics
little.
article, Joe.
I know.
Yeah.
I like Popular Mechanics. They have a lot of cool shit, but
It's not about cars though.
well, no,
No.
it's never. I mean, look, it's not. Back in the day, Popular Mechanics had a lot of airplane shit, and it was always science related. But
So can we do a show on the Bermuda Triangle?
yeah, they haven't had much action. Actually, I saw an article lately, Joe, that was labeled, "Does the Bermuda Triangle still exist?" Because we haven't heard of anything disappearing in the Bermuda Triangle for like 40 years.
Yeah.
When was the last time
I mean,
something disappeared?
David Copperfield went into it, and then he pulled back a ship that was missing for years. Who knows if that was real?
And you believe him?
Of course, yeah.
Don't believe aliens, but you believe David.
No, it's all an illusion.
No, there are some weird shits going on up in the Antarctic, Joe.
Yeah.
A
Weird
lot of weird
shits.
stuff. Yeah. Well, the military won't let you fly over a lot of it, and some weird shit has gone up in that area. And let me tell you what: when the Earth was flipped, and that place was sunshine, that was like a very active area for Earth. So
How do you flip something that's flat?
it's not flat. It's not flat, Joe.
He's he's clickbaiting.
I don't even get it.
He's being a flat earther.
Oh.
Oh my God.
Look,
that went
out of
so
all-
far
out of-
over
out
your
of-
head.
It did. Out of all the conspiracy theories in the world, Joe, that is one I'll never buy into. And look, people, I don't get it.
I mean, it's something you could actually prove.
It's
Like back when we didn't have flight, if 100 years ago, 150 years ago, I get it. You can be like, you know what? I can take a boat and keep going. Like, who knows? I don't know where I'm going to end up. Okay, I get it. You literally can get on a plane and fly around the world. Like stopping him. How could you not believe that the Earth is round at this point? I mean, it's not even round. It's spheroid or whatever it's called.
spherical.
It's spheroid because it's not exactly
Like hemorrhoids.
perfectly sphere. Whatever it is.
I don't know, Joe, but
I don't get how they.
I
they
do
still
believe there's
believe
some
it.
weird shit under the ice because they have
Okay.
like 3 miles of ice.
That's where the
Up there.
Allspark is, right?
It's like 3 miles of ice.
Isn't that where the Allspark is?
The Valspar, that's in Pinellas County.
Allspark. It was the Transformers movie.
There's no more
It
trans
was,
allowed.
it was like stuck in the ice
I don't know.
because they.
I feel like if they start drilling into that though, they're going to wake up
Oh, they drilled.
some
like pathogens.
They've
or
already
right.
drilled.
Some
they're
a
they're
fungus.
gonna they're going to create what the English did when they came to America for the first time and they started wiping out
like
the Native
smallpox.
Americans with all of their diseases. They're gonna fucking do that shit
Did that
to
happen?
the world.
Yeah. They killed.
You don't
everyone
remember
because
when they just like they came, the English settlers came over and they started killing off the Native Americans, not on purpose this time, because they were giving them diseases that they weren't used to because they were so isolated.
They gave him chicken pox.
Smallpox. Probably everything else under the sun that they had.
Pocky Pox.
Chlamydia.
That's what they were sharing at Thanksgiving. Here's our diseases. Go, spread, share it with your loved ones. Die.
Okay. How about this one, Joe? Scientists say they are pretty sure they found a portal to the fifth dimension.
What's the fourth dimension?
Right. I was going to say, where's the first three?
They
4.
skipped the others.
And this one, here's what you'll learn when you read this story. I'm not even going to do that. I'm going to do the long version. Scientists say they can explain dark matter by posting a particle that links to a fifth dimension, while the warped extra dimension, WED, is a trademark of a popular physics model first introduced in 1999. Research published in the European Physical Journal C in 2021 is the first to cohesively use the theory to explain a long-lasting dark matter problem within the particle's physics. Our knowledge of the physical universe
He's
relies.
definitely not drunk enough.
Huh?
This is definitely so far beyond our intellect level.
It's already over your head.
No, but
You're talking
what's-
dark matter
what's
and
the short
dimensions
version of
and-
what you're trying to say.
Well, they basically found a door in the woods, and when you open it,
Okay.
you go into the fifth portal,
Okay.
and then you come back, and
What's so special
you're
about
Michael J. Fox.
what's so special about that spot in the woods? Like, why can't you open the door anywhere if you figured out where the dimension is? Like, if you know there's a fifth dimension, why is it only that one place where you can get to it? Why
Because
can't
that's
I
where
just be
it's
like,
at.
I want to go to the fifth dimension today, and I open my front door, but I
You
I
got to
can
go to the location.
convert it to a door to the fifth dimension.
Is this like Stranger Things or is this like
Yes,
Fringe?
this is the upside down.
Or is this Fringe? Because Fringe
Probably
had,
more fringe.
had something like that where the two universes were like overlapping each other or something.
Yeah.
I don't know, Joe. This
I
is
don't know if I
dark.
believe in
Do you
all that
understand
stuff.
dark matter?
Not fully, but I am aware of it.
Well, the study seeks to explain the presence of dark matter using WD model. The scientists studied fermion masses, which they believe could communicate into the fifth dimension through portals, creating dark matter relics and fermionic dark matter within the fifth dimension. That's total like Keanu Reeves shit,
Uh-oh.
you know?
Yeah, I don't know.
Throw something at me right now. I want to be like,
That's the Matrix. The Matrix is supposed to be the fifth dimension?
Well, he's just saying like being in the Matrix.
yeah, some. I'm sure it's related.
Yeah.
Look, it says, could dimension traveling Ferminians, I want to be a Ferminian, explain at least some of the dark matter scientists have so far not been able to observe. We know that there is no viable dark matter candidate in the standard model of physics, the scientists say. So already this fact asks for the presence of new physics. So it's saying physics are fucked.
Well, I mean, they gotta.
I sometimes feel like they're just like making these dimensions up. Now, I'm saying making them up like they're not real, but like, what if they're creating like some type of, what if they are creating this new dimension and it's like creating monsters?
Okay. Now you need to smoke some weed.
Kind of like the Upside Down created those scary things that killed people. And
Spoiler
whatnot. Like,
alert! Come on.
did they really kill people though? They killed Barbara. Is that her first? That was her name in the first season.
Don't spoil it.
I've seen season 1. That's it.
I've-
So I can't spoil much.
I only
if
got to
anything.
season 3 and I'm like, I'm out.
Yeah,
I can only deal with it.
it's over now.
Now,
but-
what's weird is when
But
I
they
started,
created that dimension, right?
Well,
No.
no, huh?
No?
no. The fucking science lab did testing shit on an alien or some shit.
Yeah, they
Oh.
created it by testing.
You'll-
Leave it
you'll-
alone.
If you get up to the later seasons, you'll learn a lot more. But yeah,
Look, I got sick of it only because,
it just wasn't interesting anymore.
well, I was dealing with 10-year-olds, and then I would see them on TMZ, and they're like 23. I'm like,
Because you watched it so late.
yeah, don't fuck with me.
Well-
Don't fuck with me like that.
Those seasons were like 10 years. Not 10
I'm like,
years
I'm
ago.
watching a 10-year-old. Wait, she's hot. No, I'm a 10-year-old. No, she's hot. No. All right. When police raided a makeshift wooden hut located deep in a jungle, they were confronted with the grotesque living conditions of a secretive cult.
Wait,
There
is this the fifth dimension door?
Nope,
No,
this is
Woods? Oh, this is a new
totally
story.
different. New story.
New story. Okay, sorry. I was confused with the
No.
woods and the door and the hut
No,
and the what.
new
Okay.
story. There were maggots crawling around food preparation sites, 11 dead bodies in coffins, and some 30 disciples who regularly consume the body fluids of a leader they endearingly called Father.
All right, but if
Gross.
they want to do that, why do you care? Let them do whatever they want.
The
Well,
cult,
I think it's the death thing. There's 11 bodies. Why did
Yeah,
they
but
die?
So what?
hang on. The
them
cult
do whatever they
commune was
want.
believed to have been thriving in northeastern Thailand's Chiaphum province for at least 4 years before it
Jason
was
visited
discovered.
that place.
Probably. At its heart was the spiritual leader, Hong Nahim, a white-haired man in his 70s whose followers were convinced he possessed magical healing abilities, which led them to consume his feces, urine, skin flakes, saliva, and cigarette butts. He
That's
got
just-
those cigarettes.
That's disgusting.
And none of it said semen.
That's true.
It did say bodily fluids,
Yeah,
though, in
Joe.
the,
No,
the
but
general
it
thing.
said his feces, his
That's-
urine.
I'm
What else?
sure
It didn't say
everything
his
was in there.
semen.
Skin flakes, saliva.
You want to eat my toenail clippings?
Gross. Keep
My-
hitting
my
6
nail
instead of
clippings.
5.
Have a skin flake.
Ooh, you
Get-
do have skin. Look, you
Get-
do.
Get some
He
dandruff.
does have it from
I
his
got,
burn.
I got burnt from
I know.
Daytona. I'm still peeling.
I know.
some dandruff.
If I bite you, I'm just going to take a chunk out of your arm.
Tawi was arrested at the scene and later charged with, among other offenses, public land encroachment, holding illegal gatherings against COVID regulations,
They're still in COVID regulations?
It's Thailand.
and illegally transporting corpses. Since the raid on May 9th, disturbing details have continued to trickle in about the activities that went on in the secret commune. Most recently, on Tuesday, Thailand's Ministry of Public Health revealed in a press release that food samples collected from the commune contained a dangerous amount of mold and signs of fecal contamination. Cult members had been running a business selling packaged food to shops.
Oh, God.
And information that left some Thai aghast to find that they had been eating these snacks. Fish crisp, fried green peas, Pop-Tarts, and dried squid.
Pop-Tarts is coming after your ass now.
I know, probably. Were found to contain a dangerous amount of mold, while 28 other samples, including chili paste, not in the drinking with Drew chili sauce, fermented fish, and herbal teas are still being tested. Water samples obtained from the premises were also found to contain bacteria such as E. coli and coliform, an indication of fecal contamination according to health officials. The bacteria usually found in animal or human feces are known to cause gastrointestinal disease,
Gastrointestinal.
food poisoning, and
The shits.
now this is
Hershey squirts.
show camera 8 real quick. This is them getting raided.
Oh, that's the old man.
Yep. Oh. Don't mess with Tawi. You're taking Tawi. Boy.
Wow.
Yep. Took Tawi.
That's my homeboy.
Yep.
He
Hold
knows
on.
how to keep his bitches in line.
Apparently. I'm all right. I'm closing it out. So, Tawi.
Somebody's out there screaming.
That's-
in your
That's
hallway.
Pickles.
Pickles being cray cray. All right. One more before we go.
Talking about baseball or what?
No. Why do you want to talk about baseball?
You had opening day.
Oh, but they're look. I don't even want to spend 2 minutes talking about the Rays, Joe, but
I didn't talk about the Rays. We're talking about the
baseball in general.
automated balls and strike system now.
Oh, okay.
It's a big thing that's been out
Look.
for people have been talking about it, begging for it for years now.
So it's like NFL.
Now it's live. Like it's basically you can basically call a protest, and then they'll go to like the videotape, and be like, all right, we'll let the computer decide.
So we're not going to have Leslie Nielsen as the umpire anymore, calling shot. Yeah, he's struggle. Naked Gun.
I
You know what I'm
got
saying?
you. I gotcha.
Which, by the way, Naked Gun is the new one with Liam Neeson, not
I'm worried
Leslie
about that.
Nielsen.
Leslie
Out,
Nielsen.
and we can watch it. That can be our Sunday movie.
Ooh.
Okay.
Right after spicy time.
I do want to see that one actually.
Yeah.
I'm a little worried it's going to ruin the original as usual.
But I feel like we have to go
Don't
into
call me
it
Shirley.
like I did with the all-female Ghostbusters that came out, because
Yeah.
I love the original Ghostbusters.
Yep.
And I didn't want it to be ruined because I loved the actresses that they had
Melissa
lined
McCarthy.
up for the show. So I went in with the mindset it's a completely different movie. It's not on the same series or whatever. And I ended up liking it. I think that if I went in and was like, oh my God, it's going to be
Yeah.
like a continuation, I would have hated it. But it's so good.
Mm-hmm.
I like Melissa McCarthy in general as an
Yes.
actress. So
Funny.
All right. Woman rejects man's marriage proposal because the ring was bought at Walmart. A viral proposal story is sparking debate online after a woman declined her boyfriend's engagement, citing concerns about how well her performance was understood. Huh?
Preferences.
Oh, sorry, preferences.
How well her preferences weren't.
Thank you.
So she's saying she wasn't heard.
Yeah. She explained it wasn't about the price of the ring, but rather that her personal style and previous conversations didn't seem to be considered. The situation quickly gained attention, with many weighing in on what matters most in moments like these. Some people believe it's about feeling heard and valued, when others say the focus should remain on the meaning behind the proposal. Joe, did you get the exact ring Chrissy wanted?
nope,
No?
because I never asked her.
Okay, so you just went out and bought it.
Because it had nothing to do with what she wants. It had to do with what I wanted in the moment.
What'd you want?
And if you didn't like it, then obviously it wasn't meant to be.
Okay. So you
I never understood those women's like, oh, it has to be this, it has to be that. Like that bitch, like you
But-
dodge a bullet if you get.
But
with
did
that
you
girl.
take into consideration she wears gold or she wears silver jewelry? Like, or she has a favorite stone. Did you take any of that into consideration?
I mean, I know she likes the white gold or
Okay.
type, so I wouldn't have gotten something that I didn't think she would like. But I did not ask her or have her like requirements or anything like that.
Now, is she wearing the same ring today?
Yes.
Have you upped it at all?
No.
Are you planning
I
on
mean, we did buy new rings for like just for fun. You know, she bought a couple of rings a few weeks ago when we were at an art festival.
That's different.
Yeah, it's
Like
something-
to
just
add to
just-
her
just like-
to her stack, or just
like
bring
just like daytime, like daily rings, like
Okay.
extra rings to wear.
I don't know. I haven't bought a ring in a very long time. Now,
How about a cock ring?
Laura's going to get upset. Yeah, Joe, I did buy one of those. Actually,
Yeah?
it's given to me by,
No, but-
by Cameron.
No, but an actual cock ring.
No. This hurt. Like, why would you want to put one of those around your fucking balls?
They have my vibrating ones too.
No. I don't even understand the concept or the why behind that.
I don't know. I've heard that like it cuts off the circulation, so it keeps the blood inside your penis.
Yeah.
So it
I
stays
understand the
hard. It stays
concept.
hard. You just said you don't understand the concept.
No, but
He
I-
means
I-
he doesn't understand why you would want to cause
Right,
pain
like-
to your dick. When
like,
it's supposed
that's
to be pleasure.
gotta
because
hurt.
it keeps it hard.
Uh,
I mean, pain is something that people enjoy.
not
Otherwise-
in your nutsack.
Well, I mean, why else do you pay a hooker to kick you in the balls?
So let me get this straight. You're putting a ring this size
Well, you're putting a ring this size.
around your wiener
Yeah.
Yeah.
and you're behind your balls
Sometimes, not always.
and you're clenching your balls off.
Not always.
No, I
it
don't
goes
think
in
it has
front
to do
of
with
it.
your balls.
You're just putting it on your wiener.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
And it's got the vibrating part, so when you're inside, the vibrating part is up against the clit.
I don't know. I thought I saw one where the
Sex Ed with Joe.
the guy
Ladies
had
and
it behind
gentlemen,
his ball.
welcome.
No, I thought I seen one, man. And the guy had it behind his ball sack, and it was like pinching it
I
up.
mean, there are ones that go around behind the ball sack, but it doesn't
Yeah.
have to.
So
We'll go shopping this weekend.
I ain't going shopping. Shit.
Why not?
No, but here's the thing. I walk by like Walmart and Sam's, same fucking place, right?
Yep,
For the
same
jury.
place.
I walk by that cabinet every time I walk into Sam's. That shit is not cheap.
No.
They have $8,000 rings in there.
Yeah.
People who say, "Oh, you bought it at Sam's, you bought it at Walmart." Okay. It's not. You're not buying a $400 ring.
I
and
think
just
the
getting
bitch
off
is
cheap.
the bitch is just upset because she has to tell her friends, "Oh, he bought it at Walmart."
You don't have
It's
to tell.
not.
I
It's
think
not
the
about.
story.
It's not about how much it costs or how big it is or how beautiful it is. It's about that she's got to spend the rest of her life admitting she has something from Walmart.
So here's the thing
Like,
about
fuck
this.
you, bitch.
Here's the thing about. Pull up the thing again. Pull up on your. Okay, so I'm gonna show you.
Mhm.
No, hold on. Go back with
No.
the comments and everything.
Yeah, come
the
on, hon.
information on it. So, if you are looking off to the side and you're reading the article says nothing about where he got the ring from. It says that she doesn't feel like her preferences were understood, meaning she probably talked about, oh, these are the kinds of rings I like, meaning that's what I was asking. Color,
Yep.
or if she had like a favorite stone that she preferred, that kind of thing. But then, so it doesn't say anything about that in the article side of it. The only time it mentions Walmart is in the photo. So it's kind of like, it's not, and
You don't
again,
know, you don't know if it's real. You don't know.
Let's
If they,
let's go through some of the comments real quick.
go ahead.
First one. How she know he bought ring at Walmart?
It's true.
Sounds like dude dodged a nuclear weapon.
Yeah.
Not just a bullet. The guy deserves better. Brah, walk away. A special man in my life bought me a beautiful diamond ring at Walmart. He's passed now, and I still wear it. Just another chick trying to get a bigger nest, nothing else.
I don't know.
Look, if you're
Keller said just use a donut.
yeah, for sure.
I mean,
Look, if you're
you
the
can stick
marrying
it in a
type,
bagel, you know.
if you are the marrying type, which look, Cameron, Minpen, don't go out and get fucking married
No, I mean
before you're 30.
you should get married, but you should love the person, and you know it should.
Well, but
You,
look,
you should.
nobody's
you should
gonna-
know them.
Well, the age of marriage is actually getting older and older now.
Yes.
So by the time they're
They want-
legal. I mean, they could legally get married. They're 18,
Yes.
19. But it's getting old. So I think that their generation will be closer to 30 for the
Right.
marrying.
Well, without anyone getting upset and without going into too much detail, legitimately, you did purchase 2 wedding rings, right? Or engagement rings? Yes.
yes.
Okay. So, short version, how did you do that?
I just went to the local
No, but
jewelry
did,
store.
did she tell you what to buy? Did she?
Yeah,
did you know
I-
exactly what to get? Was it planned
the
ahead
first,
of time?
Yeah, the first one was kind. I'm trying to remember.
Did you guys go and pick it out together or something?
No, actually, no. The first one I did all on my own. I proposed to her at Bennigan's.
Nice.
I tipped the waiter or waitress.
Did
20,
the waiter
20
give you the
bucks.
goat at the
Here's
end?
the crazy thing, dude. I gave this.
You didn't put it in the champagne,
I gave this server the ring, like just
like hoping
trusted
it
her.
doesn't run away.
Yeah,
Just
I was
hoping
like, hey,
to God.
I said I'm gonna propose to blah, blah, blah. It was like a Friday night or something, 9:00. at
The busiest
fucking
night of the
Bennigan's
week
on,
in
on
Bennigan's.
Fowler Avenue, and I just go and give her the ring, like, hey, I'm gonna fucking propose, blah blah blah. Dumb shit, right in the middle of Bennigan's. I want to say that ring was like a $4,000 ring.
Which was a lot back in the
Oh,
day.
yeah.
Yeah, 1992 or some shit, whatever. Yeah,
It was that long ago.
yeah.
92.
It was early.
He was young. He was like 20.
I forget the exact. It was probably 93 or 94, Joe. Yeah. Then the second one.
I sometimes forget you're about 10 years old, almost eight years older than me. Okay,
The
never
second
mind.
one, I got engaged.
Yep.
I proposed to her at Dueling Pianos in Orlando. That was a $5,000 ring.
But you picked it out on your own. Did you know what she wanted? Did you?
I don't remember.
So
Okay.
he's picked out 3 engagement rings.
The
He's only
third
been
one,
married twice.
the third one, I bought in Dominican Republic for $150. True story.
I'm so
All right.
glad you thought that was hilarious.
It was.
Well, that's why we're talking about it.
I mean,
you know,
but
it's-
in Dominican Republic, $150 goes a long way.
Yeah.
But I think I eventually got a better ring later, but I don't remember.
And she left
wasn't
you right
wasn't
after.
that big.
but
yeah,
but you got the rings back afterwards.
No, I never asked. No, I never asked for them back.
even the one that you didn't use.
No, never asked for them back.
Oh,
I don't know. I just did.
I get it.
Like, I was just like done, whatever.
Now, like I say, I didn't. I know her, style, but I didn't ask, and she never said this is what I want, this is what I like, or whatnot. But I picked out a diamond, and they actually had to give me a smaller one than what I had originally purchased because it didn't fit in the setting. But I got a diamond that was heart shaped. So even now I joke about it with her, and I'm like, it might not be the biggest diamond, but it's a heart shaped diamond, which makes it look bigger, like size wise.
Right.
And regardless of the look, you know, even if you compare against your friends, how many of your friends have a heart shaped diamond? Like we still win that battle. Like it's not that nobody has them, but they're not as common.
Yeah.
So, just that aspect alone, we win some points there.
Winning points, Joe. That's all that matters in life.
Had that have been her preference, or did she want a teardrop, or did she want a square, or did she want round, did she want princess cut? I don't know. But you know what? It wasn't about what she wanted. It was about what I bought.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Sounds good. All right. Anything you guys want to talk about before we go? Chicken wings? I'm hungry. Joe?
Yep.
I don't think so.
We got a lot of news we'll cover on Tuesday.
Yeah, there's more.
We'll figure out tomorrow with the Void show. It's going to depend on work. But yeah, a lot of stuff I want to cover. Check out the Drew Carlton page. It's the Drew News page on on Facebook.
He's always changing the name.
No, whatever. It's the like page. It's the business page, not the group page. Everything we talk about is posted up there. If you have something you want to talk about, post it on the group page. Anybody can post on the group page. It's free. And it's a public page, so anybody can do it. So anyways, we're going to get out of here. Short show tonight. We appreciate everybody for hanging out. Keller, let me know when you ship those, and I'll get you paid. And we'll go from there, man. But Tuesday, we should have Jason Stallworth in studio. He says he's coming out. And we'll see who else is going to show up. I'm sure Tuesday is going to be a big show because everybody has been well rested for not showing up tonight. So, Glory Holes, we are on our way to you. So, all the servers at Glory Holes, be prepared.
Holo.
Yep. Last week, apparently, I forgot to end the live stream, and we had 100 gigs of footage.
How long did you leave it on?
Tonight. I literally walked in and it said I had a 99 gig file from video from last Tuesday. So,
on YouTube or
no,
just?
I ended it on YouTube, but
Okay.
not OBS. So apparently OBS
okay.
just kept fucking streaming.
But
So,
stream to where?
I don't know.
Just to the file.
The fifth dimension.
Some door in the woods, Joe.
Okay.
So,
Because
all right,
I know the YouTube was off because I checked that.
yeah, YouTube was off, but I don't
Okay.
know. All right, y'all. It's been the Drinking with Drew show.
Do you have any sponsors you want to mention?
Oh, Joe, you're killing me, man.
Joe, I'm gonna punch you in your mouth.
I'm
Okay.
just saying, you got to make some money here.
Look, I'm gonna pimp out Johnny DiGirolamo. If you're looking for a divorce attorney in the Bay Area, you're not getting the D. You want a D? Give Johnny D a call. Best divorce attorney in the Bay Area. Helps us out. Sponsors the show. Give him a call. InLawWeTrust.com. Check out his website. Sergeant Sauter Guitar Work, Brad's buddy. If you need some guitar work, give him a shout. He'll help you out. And Jason Stallworth Guitar Academy. If you're looking to freshen up your guitar skills, give Jason a call. Check out his YouTube channel. Search Jason Stallworth. He will pop up, I promise you, on YouTube and Instagram, TikTok, Facebook. Just search Jason Stallworth. And shows coming up real quick. The Metal Battle, and that's April 18th. I know I had it up here somewhere. The Metal Meeting. I'm sorry. Yeah, the Metal Meeting at the Brass Mug, April 18th. Ramthus playing, Endurus, a few other bands, Psycho Tribe, and of course, Malevolent Creation. Be sure to check out that show. We will be there. Going to be at Testament Wednesday. If you're going to Testament, give me a shout. Say hey. Wear your Drinking with Drew shirt. All right, Joe. You good? You good?
Yep.
All right, man. My name's Drew, and I'm drunk.
All right, end the show.
That's it. Say goodbye to everybody.
Bye, everybody. All right, everybody. This has been another episode of the Drinking with Drew show. Check us out every Tuesday at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Spread the word, spread the love. Check us out on all of our socials: Facebook, X, Instagram, TikTok, and Humble Social. Big thank you to our sponsor, InLawWeTrust.com. We'll see you next week.